Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you how to get this warrior princess badass lady look. This is the look I go to when I want to feel empowered and powerful. So if you're interested in learning how to get it, just keep watching. Alright, so I am going to put this spiky headband in my hair. This is relatively new to Jammer Beauty and I think it's cute. Right, what foundation to wear? I'm going to wear my Makeup Forever HD foundation. Just going to pump some of that onto my hand and take this BH Cosmetics flat top angled kabuki brush and do my thing where I rub it all over my face like a savage, as your girl does. And you just want to really get this every single surface of your face to even out your skin tone, cover up any imperfections. Because I know I got some. Maybe you don't. That's cool. But I do. So I'm putting that everywhere. Next, I'm taking this Wet n Wild primer. This is the Fergie collection that they no longer sell, but the primer they have in stock is the same formula. It does just as good of a job. I've tried it, but this is the one that I'm using today. I'm just putting that on my eyelids. Next, I'm taking my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, and I am dipping into the shade, this cream color shade called Skimp. It's got a little bit of a highlight effect to it, but I'm just using that to set my primer down. Now I'm taking my NYX Brow pencil. It's in ash brown, I believe is the name of the shade, and I'm gonna do my brows. I am by no means an expert at doing my brows. I'm still kind of working out the kinks of it, but I just kind of take it on its side, run it through my brows, and then use the spoolie to kind of blend everything together. So if you were interested in how I did my brows, this is how I do them. I wouldn't consider them on fleek, but you know. And this is the shade Anaheim, and I am using this as my crease shade. I am taking that on this fluffy crease brush, and I'm just not particularly precisely putting that into my crease in my outer V. I'm doing that on both sides of my face. You'll see that here in a minute. Please don't just put eyeshadow on one eye and not on the other. I mean, you can do that, but I wouldn't suggest it. And you've seen me do this a million, cajillion, bazillion times. This is just to make my eyeshadows blend better. Now this charcoal color is called Serious, and I am very, very, very precisely putting this into my outer V and bringing it up into my crease. I'm really concentrating this color in that outer V area and then bringing it up into my crease. And I wanted to show you guys this in real time because this technique is one I like to use for my eye shape in particular, and I wouldn't, would I call it a technique? I don't know. It's just what I do to really carve out a nice smoky V on my eyelid. So like I said, I'm doing this in real time so you can see that it takes going into the eyeshadow and then applying a little bit to your eye and then back into the eyeshadow and then applying a little bit to your eye, because if you do too much at one time, it can become a mess very quickly. So take your time with this, really go back and forth, dip into the eyeshadow, carve it out, dip into the eyeshadow, carve it out. It'll really help decrease mistakes that can be made when using dark smoky eyeshadows. I learned that the hard way, so I'm telling you, I wanted to make it go by faster and make it go quicker, and I just made a mess. I looked like a 13-year-old, didn't know what she was doing. This is the shade Blackout. This is the darkest color in this palette, and I'm taking this on a precise pointed crease brush, and I am really carving out that V shape with this Blackout shade. And I am trying to keep that in the middle of where I place the gray shadow. So I'm not covering the gray shadow completely. I'm just trying to keep within the middle of where I put that shadow, if that makes any sense. Like, as you can see it here. I'm just kind of going down the line, down the middle of where I put that gray shadow, just really defining that crease and that outer V. It doesn't take much to enhance your eyes, as I've come to find out. So, and this is the fluffy crease brush without any additional product on it. I'm just using that to buff out the harshness of that black, just to kind of blend it a little bit together. Like, I do want this to be defined, but still a little bit smoky. And then I'm gonna go back into Anaheim, and I'm just gonna take that above the crease area and on the outer corner, just to really buff that out and blend it together. This is just going to ensure that I don't have any harsh lines on my eyelid, because I don't want lines to be too harsh. I definitely want them to be defined. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of that smoky gray color, Serious, and put that into my outer V just a little bit more, just to intensify it slightly, but not too much. So it's gotten a lot deeper since we added the black, but I want it to be a touch deeper without being too dark. So that's why I'm adding the Serious shade. And like I said, I just go in bit by bit and take it one step at a time and really work at getting it looking how I want it to look. Now I'm going to take this flat shader brush and I'm going to take the shade called Baby. It's like this pink rosy color, and I'm just going to use that as my lid shade. And I'm just going to place that where there isn't really any other product, in that light area. It's just going to bring a lot of light to the eyes and really make your eyes pop and counterbalance that dark shadow that we have in our outer V. So it's like an inverted V shape. It's like a less than and a greater than sign on either side of your eye. That's kind of what the outer V is referring to. All right, and then I did add liquid liner, but that clip, you can't see anything, and it's just a very small, tight line close to the eyelid. And I used the Jordana Cat eyeliner for that. So next I'm going into my Better Skin concealer, and I'm just gonna conceal my under eyes and any places I wanna bring light to, and also over any blemishes I want to cover. And then I'm just taking the same brush that I used to do my foundation with and buffing that concealer into my face, into my skin. Now I'm taking my RCMA No Color Powder, and I am setting all of the areas that I applied concealer and pretty much my whole face. I love this powder. It's great for dry skin. It doesn't make me feel cakey, and it gives a nice finish for my bronzer and blush to go over. So I really, really, really like this product. Now I'm gonna take this shade called Punk. It's like a deep burgundy brown shade, and I am just going to line my lower lash line with this shade. This is really going to make green eyes pop. You can use whatever color is complementary for your eyes. I know that it makes green eyes pop because I have green eyes. Now I am curling my lashes. You don't see me do this too often, mostly because I forget, but I just curl my lashes. And now I am taking my bronzer. It is my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I am just warming up my cheeks. I'm not really contouring too much with this, like contouring at all. I'm just kind of bringing a little bit of life to my face that's flattened by the foundation. So I'm just putting that in all of the places that I would put bronzer to warm up my skin. Just kind of framing my face. Now I am contouring my nose, which I've only ever done this on camera one other time, but I really liked it the one time I did it, so I wanted to do it for this look. I figured since it's my Warrior Princess look, I would go big or go home, so I'm going big. So I just take this brush with some of that bronzer and I chisel out my nose, and then I wipe that brush off on my pants, as you just saw me do. And then I dip that into my RC Made No color powder, and I just add that to the sides to really chisel out that contour, but also blend it into the rest of my skin. So it looks a little bit nicer. A little bit more blended, a little bit less like I've got some smudge on the side of my nose. Now I'm taking this Milani Rose Blush, and I am going to pop this on my cheeks, bring a little life to those babies. It's a very complimentary color, great for every day. It matches a lot of makeup looks, from neutrals to rosy tones to cool tones to, I've paired it with warm tones as well. It's a great blush. And this is new to me. This is the Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter, and I'm going to pop this on my cheeks. I didn't want too much of a highlight, so I'm taking this Wet n Wild fan brush. It really does a great job of being delicate and gentle with highlights that are intense. And I'm just popping this on the top of my cheeks and around the side of my face, any places I want to highlight, which is typically where you see me highlight every single time. I'm also going to take this down the center of my nose and on my Cupid's bow, right above my lip there to enhance my lip. Now I'm going to take my Essence Lash Princess. This is one of my favorite mascaras, and I am going to use this bad boy to plump up those eyelashes. This is a great mascara if you don't use falsies, but still want to have a really nice, good eye effect eyelash. Really opens up your eyes. Next, I am taking this Tarte Melted Liquid Lipstick. It is in Melted Chihuahua. I actually show you it after I apply it, which I'm not sure why I did that, but this is a very beautiful neutral shade. Once again, fits a lot of makeup looks. So here you have it. This is my bulletproof, I want to feel like a powerful warrior princess. This is the look that gets me in there. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next.
Hey guys, today's video is super fun. I have a tips and tricks for ladies and gentlemen who wear glasses.